Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Jupiter will go retrograde on 20th of June. It rules our social expansion, and retrograde periods, which happen every 13 months for 4 months, are the time when our collective growth seems to slow down as we have to process the direction in which we are going. This is a natural part of the cycle. But Jupiter this year is in your sign. Jupiter comes in a sign every 12 years, and it last came in your sign in 2009. Whenever it does, it expands the very frame with which we look at our life, asking us to draft the next chapter of our life in terms of growth. This is even more emphasized for you this year as your ruler Saturn has also come back in your sign after 28 years, restructuring your very identity this year. Jupiter encourages you to ask for more, and Saturn tries to create practical, lucrative structure and boundaries around it. Since January, we have been urged to ask for more. Now, with Jupiter going retrograde next 4 months, we would try to test that more, detoxing it of the social influences and excesses to make sure that's the right direction we want to go and in that form. If we have hit a wall or not able to make any progress on that, we would seek a different tact. During the retrograde period, we would, through our own efforts, find alternative ways to move forward. The excesses are pared back, intentions are cleared, so we are sure of the direction of growth we are taking based on our happiness and sense of fulfillment versus social pressures. Because the transit is spread across 2 zodiac signs, we would review 2 areas of your life where we would revisit the topic of growth. One is meant to help us in 2021, and the other in 2022. They together define your growth patterns of 2021 and 2022. Aquarius, Jupiter would be going back over the subject of growth and fulfillment from your assets, self-worth, net worth, possessions, till 28th of July, which is a theme of expansion in 2022. But after 28th of July, Jupiter will re-enter your sign until 18th of October. It will review the topics of your current identity, physical body, appearances, and life path. We will go deeper into both of this today. This is part 2 of the video, which is sign specific. I have covered the collective impact of this transit in the overview video, which is separate, and it's the part 1. Do review that as well because it's a social planet. Understanding the key dates and impact on the collective is important to figure out our personal impact. My name is Charu and I'm your host on this journey. So let's dig in. Aquarius, as I mentioned, Jupiter would be going back over the subject of growth and fulfillment from your assets, possessions, income, self-worth, and net worth, and that period will be till 28th of July. After 28th of July, Jupiter will traverse through the last few degrees of your zodiac all the way till 22 degree of Aquarius, and that will happen till 18th of October. We could see a review of issue of growth when it comes to your life path, your physical body, appearances, and current identity. These are the building blocks of you as you're creating your identity from scratch, redefining the I this year. Jupiter in 2021 is bringing strong focus to your external identity. How do we show up to the world? How do we dress? How do we take care of our body? What's our title? Urging us to put ourselves out there. Come out of a period which might have kept you working behind the scene. When Jupiter comes in our sign, we are in a visible part of our life, and this is an important threshold that you started crossing from last year when Saturn, your ruler, also came in your sign. But with Jupiter, this whole process has been amped up. This whole process of recreating your identity has been expanded. There is enthusiasm to get to a new chapter of life. It puts you in the position where you are most uncomfortable with because it puts you in the spotlight. A lot of focus comes both on your physical body as well as your identity. We are sort of in everybody's eye when both these planets, social planets, are in our sign. we can feel very self conscious or even a bit exposed with two social planets literally staring at you. You can feel a lot of pressure as well as to make something. There's a enthusiasm to make something out of this, to make something out of your life, which is very different from what you have done before because you're recreating your patterns, you're recreating your identity. And this process sometimes can get lonely as we are building self reliance as well, sort of learning to stand by ourselves away from the crowd and hold our own. We put our names on things, we sort of stand out in ways where before we were not so sure in putting ourselves out there. And it is the time to do that. This is one of those critical years when you need to do that. Physical body, how we dress, health, our external image, how others perceive you is a key focus with this life transit. The objective is not to impress anyone or show to anyone, it is just the natural effect of these planets in our sign. All eyes might seem to be on you, which makes us very self conscious or even judged sometimes. In the phase of life when we are trying to still establish our new identity, when all eyes are on us, that can color our life choices. The unintended outcome of this is we quickly start going in a direction or start assuming an identity which is not real, which does not truly fulfills us. Lot of applause, but not what we were looking for, which is fine. We are still finding ourselves, and this is a natural process. Social influences are normal to get into this new identity. But Jupiter's aim when it goes retrograde is to look back and be sure that this is the outer identity, the title, the life plan, the direction that is truly us. Jupiter's aim is to be in your sign to help you see that you can be much more than what you have been in the past 12 years. The limitations of your own old thought process or of anybody else cannot block the new identity you're about to create. It wants us to see the opportunities we didn't even imagine before by expanding our outlook. It offers a dash of optimism and, dare I say, faith in oneself. And with that enthusiasm, we open a lot of doors, which is great for possibilities of our life. The second thing, apart from removing the social influence from the new identity that you're creating, it wants to do, is that when Jupiter is in our sign, we open a lot of opportunities. We get a lot of enthusiasm to knock on the doors, get as many things running in parallel as possible. But things can quickly get out of hand with too many dreams and much less conviction in each. As a sign ruled by Saturn and Uranus, when with Saturn right now in your sign, I don't think social conformity or excess is a vice that you normally have. But Jupiter here sometimes can open a lot of forward growth momentums which can become overwhelming in nature. We can overextend ourselves either with a specific idea in which we get too much conviction or in too many different spaces which we open at a time. So when Jupiter goes retrograde, it is a time to reconsider the paths of expansions that you have opened this year. Which of them truly are the path to where you want to go? Are they truly elevating you to the next level, or they are just more work in the same thing that you were doing before? Because in trying to grow, we can sometimes just grow our responsibilities versus grow with an outlook to be more. Trying to grow on the same career, life path, or parents as you were on before could be a way to quickly assume extended identity. But it is not what you might be looking for because your whole identity is fundamentally being restructured. Imagine the first year in a child's life. This is what you're living right now. Your identity is still very flaccid, it's still new, it's still like A newborn's head is not yet formed, and it's very impressionable at that time. And in that moment, a lot of inputs are taken in. We try to grow on. Sometimes in that, there's fear as well, right? Because you suddenly don't know who you are. You're redefining who you are. And in that, sometimes out of fear, out of social pressure, we quickly try to define ourselves in the terms that are of somebody else, or are conforming to the social norms, or they're according to, so it looks good. And when Jupiter goes backward, all those external applauses, they stop, and we are left to our own devices to find the way we are fundamentally restructuring our life path. Is that the real one? If we have gone out of our comfort zone, or we have just expanded within our comfort zone, have we truly shifted gears? Have we truly gone to the growth path which is different from our previous trajectory or not? You would reconsider your approach to growth in this period over the course of next 4 months. Does your external reality reflect who you have become? Because the last year of Jupiter in your 12th house, it fundamentally rewires us who we are as a person. The place that we have in the world, in the larger scheme of things, like the questions that we ask, which you might have asked last year, which come up to us when Jupiter is in our 12th house, which you had last year, are about, why do I exist? Why did my soul choose to incarnate in the current period? And when we get overwhelmed with external realities, which is 2021 for you, we forget a lot of those questions which were answered for us by the true us, by the part of us which is more soulful, which is real to ourselves. How we run our ship. Does your external reality truly shows who you have become internally? You would review the impact you as a leader, as a career person, as a father, as a parent, you're having on different people, because you as a person have changed, but the external expression of you, whether that has changed or not, how we come across to other people externally, has that changed or not? How we run our ship externally, when in our privacy we have changed, that will come for review. Excesses in terms of avenues of opportunities that we have opened. Too many projects, too many commitments, too many speaking commitments, because you need to be out there. This is the time when you have to be visible. But which of them are truly additive to you? You look at that and review that. And even after doing all of those things, when you have put yourself out there, if things are not fulfilling you, things are not moving, you look at a different tact, which might require you to look at an alternative life path, or an alternative way of coming across to your audience, or an alternative title that you truly seek in your life. What are you known as? How do you show up to the world? Your identity that you're creating in the first year of you, of you being born, you will reconsider all of that over the course of next 4 months. We can get a little bit of lone ranger here, because what happens is that you're learning the art of self-sufficiency, standing up as a leader by yourself, both in your personal and in your professional life, which can be very overwhelming. It can absolutely make you shoulder all of it alone sometimes. And while you absolutely must make sure of your life choices on your own term this year, you don't have to physically do all of it yourself, which is another factor, the overwhelm factor, which is a part of the excess that you'll consider. The equation between how much of it is your responsibility and how much of it is your partner's, co-workers' responsibility. That balance between me and you is something that you will consider as well, because you are also supposed to take care of your physical well-being when Saturn and Jupiter are in your sign. It is a very critical time for your physical well-being, because it's not it's everything external that you're changing, and it includes your physical body, how we look, how we come across, how we dress, how we present ourselves. All of it is being reviewed, all of it is being shifted, all of it is being enhanced this year. Getting good technical counsels, having more balance in relationships, taking active steps to ask partners to contribute in your well being is something that you'll have to approach and review during this time. We'll have to get better at asking the right people to shoulder their responsibility. The aim is to grow more, and for that, you'll have to find the people who know how to do different kind of jobs best as well. Remove the roadblocks that are coming in the way. There might be a career change, a new job, a new title, a new look, or a better physical health that you're gunning for. And if things are stuck, plateaued in some way, this Jupiter usually comes here when we typically, like in a weight loss journey, we hit a plateau. We hit a plateau essentially, and we cannot grow any further. You sort of hit a wall, and that's when Jupiter says, I'm shutting everything external off for a few minutes. Let's progress by yourself for now. Instead of having this progress with others, strive to achieve this outcome through a different tact. So, if things are not moving, you need to find a different approach by yourself over the coming months. You will not get this from external support. You'll have to try this yourself through a different approach. You could feel like you have hit a wall on growth, but it's mostly trying to tell you we need a different approach. And this unique approach or solution would come from inside of you. The image of what's possible for us is sometimes diminished by external factors, by critics, and we'll have to detox those. When you put yourself out there are more critics, more external influences, and it hurts more when we have these planets in our sign. Criticism hurts more. We'll have to detox that to make sure that we are able to go in the direction that we were gunning for. Whenever we are more exposed, as you are right now, we will attract more comments, more critics. It's the path we have to grow through. They can talk outside, but the talk inside has to be stopped of the social influences. You can look at 2009 to see parallel themes, though you did not have Saturn at that time, your ruler in your sign, which is a much more enhanced and powerful cycle for you in terms of recreating your identity. But you could look back at 2009 to draw some of the lessons. Jupiter will physically be at the degrees from 22 degree to 30 degree of Aquarius. Now these specific degrees of Aquarius rising, sun and moon would feel a lot of physical impact from Jupiter going back. Physical appearances, physical job. There will be some very strong changes which will be prompted by Jupiter going back on these degrees. So 22 degree to 30 degree will feel this transit much more strongly than others. That is, if you're Aquarius sun, born around 11th of February or after, will feel this. Though all of you will feel it, but these are the degrees where the expansion avenues will be physically re-evaluated. Since end of March, for all of you, if there are new opportunities, new life paths, anything new in terms of opportunity that you have initiated, which has to do with your life path, which has to do with your physical body, it has to do with your appearances, it has to do with your title, you will review that in the next 4 months. At the onset of the cycle, till 28th of July though, Jupiter is still in your second house of net worth and self-worth. Jupiter is right now laying down foundations of growth for 2022, which is the growth in your net worth and self-worth. That is the second phase which will come fully in 2022, but we have started laying down the brickwork for it. Matters of money making, expenses, confidence, value of your skills, all of these are topics of expansion for 2022, and we are seeing a preview of that since mid of May, with you looking at the ways to reach next level of growth in your financial worth as well as in your self worth. This could be by asking for more money for your services, more returns for your investment, seeking skills that are more valuable in the market, or engaging in activities that adds to your market value. This is more of a focus of 2022. You last experienced this in 2010. But an ideal is seen. There is some positive affirmation in your house of substance that you might see between 20th to 23rd of June and 12th of July, which helps you aim higher. When it comes to returns on your assets or skills, which could be in form of a positive affirmation from work, a job that feels like the next level of growth, or an avenue of making money which is more than what you had before. It's an ideal that you would like to strive for, but it also makes it evident that more needs to be done to get there. It could simply be a beautiful asset we seek. We know we got to earn more to get it, or a job that we would love to do, but we'll need more skill set for it, or we'll need to get more confident and sure about our skill set to get there. This sends you back in the workshop in July to see what needs to be done to enhance both the value of your skills as well as create more sources of income. You also tend to have some blind spots when it in matters of worth, especially now when Neptune is strong, which gets you to value yourself less, gets you to value your services less, or not have clear boundaries when it comes to money. Now, with Jupiter here, we're shown that more is possible, and something that you did not earlier think is possible for you. There's a faith that is created that it's possible for you, and at the same time, it's possible to create that from something that fulfills you. But the blind spots on money, they need to be exposed as well. So in July, when you go back in the workshop on the matters of finances and skill set that generate income for you, you would look at some of the blind spots that you've had. There are things you have not asked for. You should have asked for more money for this, or you were sort of shortchanged on it, or there were money matters in which there was some confusion and we could have been clearer about it. There would be something related to financial matters that will come into open, where we could have been prudent, more clear, or possibly we were misled on. And from that, we would need to rework, strategize again on how to get what we desire in financial matters and skills. Jupiter aims to expand all of your personal resources in 2022. Financial worth is one, but physical body and well being is also another. Sometimes there are foods which are harming us or not contributing to our well being, or even associations sometimes which are harming us by us being permissive or giving too much in a relationship. The things that are harming you physically, harming your well being, some of those can also come up in open, and you might be holding yourself back, and now we get the impetus to remove them. If you have been holding yourself back from asking for more, you would look to get out of your way here. What makes you feel worthy? What's your relationship with money? Do we have too much blind faith in others when it comes to money? Do we wait for people to be fair to us and pay us versus us asking what's due to us? Do I trust in the value I do? Do I value me? Do I treat my body well? Do the current sources of income fulfill me? These will be some of the questions you'll be asking yourself in July. Sources of money making for you. There is some element of fulfillment that needs to be attached with it. So they have to be from sources which use your creativity, use your imagination, use your charms, use your ways of persuasion, sales, foreign sources, creative endeavors. The sources of income have to be something that you enjoy doing. You have to have faith in the way you are making money. So if the sources of income are not those, you would look at other ways to earn income or earn money. Money matters can be confusing for you, and we might need to take matters in our hand to keep better track of finances. The goal is to expand the finances and worth and well-being, but we take a step back to see how and from where, and we recognize that much more is possible for us. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you in the next video now. Thank you.